Hi, Brad Ward, Ward's Auctions and Bud Haynes Auctions. A quick buzz through the building for the August 22nd, 2020 firearms auction, Premiere Firearms Auction, this time a true Premiere Firearms Auction. In the description below, something we have not done before, we did a whole bunch of just actual previews of firearms in batches, you know, the handguns of 50, the handguns of 100, et cetera, et cetera. Not sure how many we're going to get done. All the handguns are done. Some rifles are done. But the point is, let's show you the building. We've got antiques. We've got a Henry and a 66. When do you see that in a sale at the same time around here? Lots of engraved pieces, custom pieces, huge Colt collection. You know, the 1911 here has actual snake grips on it. These are all pieces that you don't shoot, nor do you see them in a sale. And again, we're not going to get too in depth in it. Just want to sort of show you the building. Now, we are in the middle of a pandemic right now, so you do have and we're in Edmonton, so there is a mask order in Edmonton. And so we do have masks available. We're also going to have you sign in as you come in the building. So you do have all the knives here. Guys, we're shooting a video here. And miscellaneous, lots of miscellaneous. Again, we're just going to buzz you through. We do want you to see the Winchester display on the board. And one of the favorite pieces in the sale is the little signal cannon at the bottom. And optics, well described in your catalog. And what we've done is we've spread out into more of the building. And so that's going to be, those of you that are used to coming to the sales are going to sort of pick up on that as we go into the next room. And we're going to go backwards in the numbers just because sort of the highest number is over here, but that's not really the point. You're going to see that the restricted in what normally is all the handguns is just the restricted this time. And just look at the amount of Colts, double action Colts there. Lots with boxes. And there's lots of single action, or semi-automatic too, and some single action, but there's so many double action, so many Pythons. Serial number 14 Python from 1955. Serial number 610, I think it is, from the second year. Just so many different pieces. These are just the restricted size pieces. So those of you that have been before would look at this sheer volume and think, oh yeah, that's all of them. No, we have this many again in prohibs, and you'll understand that as we go into the next room. Quick buzz up one aisle, and we've spread out on the gun racks. You see again the long guns. They're more spread out, and that's so we can get the social distancing under control, so we don't get ourselves in trouble with the COVID police. And again, more spread out, but there's so many, there's only so much that you can spread out. And then literally we're going to come into the next room, and everything's well described, and bidding, of course, is well underway. It's the sale's literally tomorrow. And then we come into a room that we don't normally use, and this has got more long guns, and again, more spread out. Most of these are usually our storage racks, and they're more spread out, and again, it's to get people spread around. And then we have the prohibs in this section, mostly 12.6 category prohibs, and a couple of 12.2s, and those are the same Tommy guns that were in the last auction. And you watched a little video on that when we were showing the little batches. I do explain why they're still in the building, because somebody bought them last sale and didn't man up and pay for them and just sort of fell off the planet. You might have seen some little sanitizer bottles and some gloves around. So if you don't have masks, we do have masks available. We have lots of gloves. And, you know, it sort of occurred to me that it would be a good idea to utilize these more often anyhow, because we are handling with our greasy, grimy fingers all this nice hardware. So that's a real quick buzz. We didn't want to take a whole bunch of time. Maybe we'll sweet talk Steve into putting a little bit of B-roll in this video for you. But go to wardsauctions.com for the links to pretty well everything. The sale is going on right now. It starts closing tomorrow, so we'll get this video up for you right away. And the links below, where you literally, I don't know if it's going to be helpful or not. I'm hoping it is. So certainly your feedback would be welcome, just to sort of show you me handling it. We can't, you can't spend 3 minutes on each piece when there's 1,100 and some lots. It's already going to be 50 hours of video. So come see us. Go to wardsauctions.com. We're at 1180 245th Street, Northwest Edmonton, for the actual preview, live preview today, 11 o'clock until 8 o'clock. That's already on the website, so I'm sure by the time you're seeing this video, you already know that. And there'll be no pickup on Sunday, Monday. We'll start organizing and making appointments. Everything has to be picked up by appointment, and that'll start on Tuesday. And I don't think there's much else I can tell you. 780-451-4549, and thanks for watching. Thanks for bidding.